think you know, you guys as young guys must look up to these boys and go, you know, we've got some right, you know, role models to look up to. So, you know, I'm going to be counting on my senior guys to, you know, to help me on the road, to help you guys, and hopefully we can, you know, put us back up to best Conti team in the UK.
Hello.
I've got I see it bruising in between them.
Just sit square. Or stand square even. Take a deep breath. Okay. Have you always been crooked, or was that because of your shoulder?
That's because that, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think I am a bit crooked here, but yeah.
And while that's doing that hand, this is a Carricourt Ember.
Yeah.
And basically we use the same finger all here. Just leave that under there. Just put your arm down. That's it. So this is doing your hemoglobin level.
Yeah.
And a few of that can come off now. Okay, so this is showing basically your hemoglobin level. This is your pulse rate. Don't worry about the red box. It's not clever enough to realise you're an athlete, so it says your pulse is low.
Yeah.
We'd expect it to be, as an athlete, to be under 60. Respiratory rate, again, it's not clever enough to know that you're at rest, but the important figures to note are hemoglobin is within normal levels, so it's where we'd expect it to do on a rest day.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it means you've got good hydration, good blood, red blood count level. Your oxygen saturations is 98, which is good, and your oxygen content is 21, which is really good. So, you know, if this was the night before a stage race, we'd be like, right, big efforts tomorrow.
Cool. So does your hemoglobin drop as you...
So your hemoglobin drops as
you become fatigued?
As you become fatigued. So for instance, if we were to do altitude training, we'd be able to see where that then dropped off so many days, so many weeks. So the longer your altitude training, obviously, the longer your oxygen content will stay high, the longer your hemoglobin levels will stay high and stay really good. So those numbers are good. Let me just write them down. But things like, for instance, when we do the Tour of Yorkshire, we'll do this post-race and then in the morning again, because it's like literally quick, 1 minute, bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, of course.
And literally we try and do it before you get out of bed, so it will literally be, your wake-up call will be
doing this.
So it takes the guesswork out if you know what their blood's doing.
I think the main thing you find is you've got to get a feeling of whether they believe and trust you. Because that's how it is, two-way thing. You know, if there's always, for all the years I've worked, it's like you say to the riders, this is measurement. If it's not right, tell us, and we'll, you know, move it. Because with different equipment as you go from different teams, it's great when you've had riders and the equipment's been the same for years. You can build a bike blindfold, but when you go from different people, different things, you've just got to get to know the guy, explain that it's not going to work like this, it's not going to ride the same, the geometry is a bit different, get used to it. But as I say, if there's a problem, tell us. There's no point going to a race and something goes wrong and then blah, never go on. It's like a two-way street, they have to trust you, you have to trust them.
Go even more high tech now.
Yeah.
So this is basically an ECG machine. So it's
Swift in it, yeah.
Yeah. So it's cardio again. It's just like a pulse heart rate monitor. Yeah. Goes on pretty much the same, just slides on underneath. But it gives you a free lead ECG, so it means we can do so. If you just cheers. Just put it in the right position. It's not pulling too much.
No, that's cool.
So now it's connected, so new technology and all that. So now it's connected, it's just doing a test. So it'll repeat some of the tests we did with the Caracor Ember, such as your heart rate, but it'll do other things as well. So it'll work out your respiratory rate, so that it should match what the Caracor said, and work out your heart rate variability. So that's basically the variability in your beats, so which is always good to know. And your temperature comes up on there, which I think is quite clever. But then we just hit the ECG. If you just relax back and sit still and don't talk, your ECG then comes up on here, which is quite handy. Points. The other thing that we can do with it as well, because it's like a heart rate monitor, is let's say you were getting some, you can take that off now. If you were getting some chest pain during, just slide. If you were getting some chest pain during exercise, we could rule out it was cardiac by getting you on the turbo or the rollers
with that on,
this on. Whereas doing it with leads and stickies, it's an absolute nightmare. So I just got, before you put your shirt on, I just want to listen to your heart. Unfortunately, this doesn't connect. Just lift that arm up slightly. Deep breath. And again. And again. And again. Okay. You put your shirt on there. They want the seminar with duration.
Not so.
You know, they're all relatively going into the winter. They're all been training a while now, so they should be able to handle a bit of throwing off. But it just gives another element to the training ride, and we can see. Who's got the power, who's sitting on, who's missing turns maybe. So you can see now they're just starting to get ready to do shorter turns, and with that the speed will get faster.
I think you were pretty keen to try and keep it going in some way.
Yeah.
Well, from this nice day it turned very grim on it.
Are you turning or not? I didn't want to cut in.
What you did? We had to slam on.
We all knew we were going.
Well, we didn't.
It wasn't on the route.
You all alright?
Yeah, we're sound, yeah. Are you lot?
It's not bad to be fair. We might go down the A6 rather than up to Flag.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we'll
What, are you stopping for a drink up just near the
might have
back
to stop
door?
in Buxton.
How do you do that? No, that's it. So you brought that with him. It's stable. 1 minute to alert man. Picnic.
Oh, sorry.
than expected.
Yeah.
But it's alright, it's not cold. It's alright. You're stopping now to wait for a spare key for Chris's car.
At the end of the day, you've got to have a good mindset. I mean, attitude is probably more than what you can do on the bike. You know, for me, if a young rider's got heart, you know, then the numbers will come. You know, if he's telling me all about how many watts he's producing, and you know, I can do this for 5 minutes and this for 20 minutes. Let's see what you've got as an 18-year-old, 19-year-old. Let's see what you've got on the road.
I've got to do 5 minutes. Do you want a bit less than that? Yeah.
We're sort of heading back now, so and the weather's obviously cleared up quite nicely. So let's see what kind of tempo they can
shorter turns, put a bit more speed
onto the ride itself. Maybe try and expose some of them a little bit and see what we've got. A bit of a sort out, a bit of a play. You know, what you can see is the group are there's two distinctive lines. They're looking after each other, and they're doing shorter turns, so they're keeping what we just call it. We just keep the group tight, and it's nice and tidy, and they tend to ride a lot quicker on a pace like that. But they're clearly looking after each other. Done about 5 hours 15 minutes riding in total, and we're just approaching around about I guess just shy of 90 miles by the time we get back. So it's been a good solid day.
So we can definitely help with that.
That's great, yeah. I mean, you know, that just puts us above, you know, anything that we've worked with before.
The British Cyclocross Championships in Gravesend.
Partnership it's the foundation for everything we're doing going forwards. You know, we see it's such an important part how the team's values marry so well with our values.